Evia, Minnesota. Rolling through Bloomington, I think this is, or Richfield. Just went past the MOA. Sorry I didn't show that. But we're going to try to get through here like crap through a goose right before rush hour. If everything goes right, we'll get right through here. We'll make our delivery tomorrow morning. We'll get out somewhere in western Minnesota and call it a night in some little obscure little town. We're nice and heavy. This load's almost 45,000. So, yeah, 44,475. Nice and heavy. Much of anything here in the Twin Cities area, usually much, so they call it 35W, and I'm starting to see some brake lights up there. We're about a half hour right before the real rush hour starts in here. This is our 35W that we're crossing over. This is the same highway right here that'll run you all the way down into Dallas and Fort Worth, and hey, stay over there, little car. This is how we work this. You stay in your lane, I'll stay in mine. Alright, guys, gals, I'll get back to you when we get out of this. Past Glencoe, Minnesota. I've done a few different things out here. I've delivered. There's well, I've hauled out of it, not delivered. Hauled out of here. I think it's a Green Giant or something like that. Frozen corn out of here. I've also delivered, when I was doing flatbed, doing tip-up walls. There's a hospital in this town that got added onto that I've delivered the tip-up panels to. Plus there's a co-op in this town that I've delivered to, that animal feed, you know, all that different stuff that you would find at a feedlot. Yep. So Glencoe's got I've done a few things. Hey, New Ulm, 43 miles. That's where I was born. Yeehaw, let's go. Get you out of that sun. My bad. doing this evening, guys? We'll make this part real quick, because then we'll get back in the truck. It's 3 degrees here in beautiful little downtown of Hector, Minnesota on Highway 12. I believe that's Highway 12. I know it started out of the Twin Cities on 212, and then I think it just changes into 12. It could be still 212. But this is a little town, and down there where those colored buildings are down there, the looks like, let me do this again. Down there, oh, there it is. I can actually see it from here. Wow. Let's see if I can focus. Yeah, that's the Hector Airport, and that's the, I forget what jet that is, but it's, yeah. So, just that. But this is Hector. Let me see if I can focus in on the sign. And here's your sign. Population 1012. Welcome to Hector. Yep, it's at the intersection of somewhere and nowhere at the same time. But yeah, it's 3 degrees here, but there's no real wind, so it's not too bad. My lip is cracking open. That's that, well, part of winter. When the cold weather's hit, well, we got our marching orders. It's not going to be fun next week. We are looking at going to some state park in Nebraska, and then going to Sentinel, Colorado, and then up to Fort Collins, Colorado. And they're getting hit with a good snowstorm, so this ought to be interesting because I'm gonna have a really light load. I don't even think I'm gonna weigh about 5,000 or 6,000 pounds, so should be interesting. But on that, let's get inside. Let's get dinner going. We got buffalo tonight with a few eggs. All right, let's go. Yes, some things don't change. Like I said, I'm a strange ranger. Let's get inside. How we doing, everybody? We are gonna get some dinner going. Little bacon, buffalo stew meat. We'll throw a little bit of butter in the pan, not a whole stick. Definitely gotta have some eggs. Not sure how many we're gonna do tonight. We only got 6 left. We'll do at least 3, maybe 4. So we will start with the bacon first. Get a little grease going in the pan. We just toss that in there. Bag done. Becomes a garbage bag for my coffee grounds. Let's get this burner going. So, just that. But hopefully everybody's having a good night. Not too bad. We're kind of slimming down a little bit. I love it. I love it. I love it. Well, rather than turning this thing into a cooking show, I'm using my salt. let me pull you guys out. Yeah, I was using the lid on my salt jar. It sticks. It's a magnet. So, well, let's just get dinner going. I'll get back to you when we get to cooking. I'm not going to show you guys how. I mean, it's not like a cooking show. We'll throw the bacon in. We'll get that browning up. And yes, so we're clear. This is not, that's real blood. And yes, I eat that. I brown that up in there. I don't rinse it, and we eat that. This is buffalo meat anyway, so And then we'll probably throw a little bit of butter in there just to kind of make sure we got enough. All right, on that, God bless. Love you guys, Lord willing. I'll get back to you in a little bit. And yes, for those that are curious, that is a 10-inch cast iron skillet. We are browning up, sauteing the bacon. I added a little bit of my Redmond salt, only because this is uncured bacon, which uncured bacon does not have any salt added to it. So it's saltless bacon basically. So let's get ready to add bison, baby. All right, let's get her going. Next. All right, we add a little butter. Let's add our bison in there. And like I said, yes, that is real blood. That's not that fake, so this is not for the weak at heart, but it cooks up nicely, and I like it. That's all that matters. It's kind of hard doing this one-handed, so there we go. Let's get this spread around. See, the blood coagulates up anyway, and it cooks up. You can't even hardly tell. So, alrighty. Let's get this going. I'll get back to you in a bit. Well, I decided to turn it in. We're going to make scramble out of this. So I decided to finish up the eggs. That way I clear the fridge. Clear the deck, as they would say. So we got bacon, buffalo, and 6 eggs with a little bit of this. Well, it's not actually that anymore. I'm kiping the garlic powder. I don't do the garlic powder, but that is Redmond's real salt that's in this shaker. So essentially we're going to have ourselves like an omelet, scrambled egg omelet. All right, everybody. I'll get back to you when we got this rolled up and done. And on that, as always, God bless. Love you guys. This will be the end of the week. This is Thursday. So tomorrow morning, we're about 20 minutes away from our delivery. We'll get over there. We'll get unloaded around 6:30 tomorrow morning. They're calling for 1 to 3 inches of snow here tonight. I'm nice and heavy, but then I'll be empty all the way back, so that ought to be interesting. So yeah, and then we'll have our fun rolling down to somewhere down by Yankton, South Dakota, but on the other side of the river from Yankton. Crookston? No, not Crookston. Can't think of it, but it's on the other side of the river on the Nebraska side. And then from there, we'll head down to Sentinel, Colorado, which is a south suburb of Denver. And then shoot up to Fort Collins, Colorado. Hopefully the snow and everything doesn't slow us down, and me being a light load. Yay. Oh, she's starting. Ah, the smell, let me tell you, the smell is incredible. Look at that. Yeah, we'll get this stirred up. Yep, we're just gonna have like a scrambled egg tonight, baby. Yep, it's gonna be scrambled eggs. Just a little bit different. But yes, this is full-on cooking in here on a 10-inch cast iron skillet. It's kind of a pain in the butt to clean, but you know what it is, as they would say. And I have to treat it just like you would at home. I do not wash it, but I'm gonna let you go. This thing is, turn this off. It'll keep cooking, so. On that, guys and gals, God bless. Love you guys, Lord willing. I'll see y'all next week.